Let me just say before we start, I don't hear an accent
No,
when you talk. I don't.
everybody else
Patty
does.
says she hears a heavy accent, right?
Right.
But I don't hear an accent. I wanted to ask you about Dad's talked about this, about when did you guys meet? What do you remember about how you met?
Oh, same way Dad does in the Atlantic bar.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Who were
Same
you there with?
with Lizzie and her boyfriend.
Okay. And who
Lizzie
was
is
she?
she worked with me. We were in the same shoe factory.
Okay. Do you remember the name of the place?
The shoe
Yeah.
factory? Ah, wie heißt Kaiser? Was God, Jimmy, I
Wessel.
walked a lot. Vessel, the
Wessel.
vessel, yeah.
And so when did you start working there?
Oh my God, when I got out of school, 50, 57, 55,
Okay. So you'd been there what, about
55,
about a year when you
Yeah,
met Dad? You'd been at the
probably.
shoe factory?
Yeah,
Now,
probably about a year.
how old were you when you went to the Atlantic Club?
Oh, I was young, 16.
Yeah.
Now, was that a problem? Was that legal in Germany? Like for
Very illegal.
oh, it was not legal?
No, no.
So how'd you get in?
Because they didn't card us.
Okay, so you could buy beer or schnapps or
Yeah,
whatever.
you could do anything, just don't get caught.
Who would catch you? The police?
If the cops catch you, you go in a paddy wagon,
Okay.
and your mom and your dad have to go pick you up.
Did you ever get locked up?
No,
No.
never.
Was it ever close?
No.
No.
Because when we went in, Lizzie kind of know the people because she lived out there.
Right.
So they would have warned us right off.
Oh, if the police
And
came.
it's not that I was there so many times, or just a few times,
Right.
2 or 3 times, that's it.
So what was the earliest that you went in, the earliest age?
Right there.
16 or 15?
16.
You didn't go in when you were 15?
No.
So you started your illegal activities when you were 16?
16,
Right.
yes, exactly. That's when
All
we
right.
did it.
And how old was Lizzie?
She was a year older,
17?
so 17.
And the guy?
I have no idea. He was in the army. So,
An American?
did you know him? You never did meet him.
I didn't meet.
I think she even married him.
No, well, I met the guy she married. Rod or something was his name.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah, we went to visit him.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So you met him at the club, the Atlantic Club.
Right.
What'd you think about him?
He was a nice guy. I mean, but I was young and I was not allowed to go out with Americans. I mean, that wasn't,
So you knew that at the
I knew
time?
that at the time. Why I met your dad.
All right.
That's why I also stood him up.
Well, okay. Well, I was going to get to that. So the rule was you weren't allowed to go out with Americans.
No.
And was that your mom's rule or your dad's
That
rule?
was the family's rule, my mom and dad.
They both feel that way?
Yeah, they feel that
And
way.
so at the end of the night, Dad asks you on a date for the next weekend.
Right,
He's an American.
right.
And you said yes.
Yeah. But I knew I didn't have to go if I didn't want to. So
I mean, would it be fair to say you had no intention of going? Even when you said yes, that you knew you weren't going to go?
probably pretty much so, yeah.
Did you ever expect to see him again?
No,
No.
because I didn't think he knew where I lived. I had no idea. I mean, the way we met afterwards, it was really crazy.
So how surprised were you when he
Shocked.
knocked on your door?
Shocked. I think I was already in bed.
Yeah, I don't know where you were, but you came
Yeah.
to the door and saved your mother.
Yeah, I think, because
So
my
what do
mom
you
opened the
remember
door.
of that night, of him coming that night?
I just remember we talked and we met then again, and then I went there. My sister seen him the first time. She called him the Chicago gangster.
Muchka did?
Yeah.
Was it that night that she saw
No,
him?
no, she didn't see him that night. She didn't come to the door. No.
So you were 16. How old was Muchka at the time?
14.
14.
Yeah.
So what did Oma say right after when you came back in? Because Oma came out first, right?
Only answered the door.
Yeah, what she said because of your dad, she said, Mädle, mach das nicht. Do das nicht.
Don't
That's
do
what
it.
she said. Don't do it. So that's what she said.
Meaning, don't go on another date
Exactly.
because he was American.
Don't meet him again. Don't stay away. That's what she meant.
But you didn't listen.
I didn't listen. When do people listen?
Yeah. So when did Muchka meet him?
I don't remember when she met you. On a Saturday.
Yeah, a week or two.
Yeah,
later.
but it was not in a house. It was
It was
outside.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't. She just met him and seen him, and then at night was she afterwards. She told me. She said, "Man, it's a Chicago gangster."
She like him?
I think so. He got along real well
Always got along.
afterwards. Yeah,
always got along.
he got along with everybody. So yeah,
when did Opa find out that you were seeing an American?
oh, I guess pretty close after the birthday party, where he called him, the dumbest guy, because he didn't talk.
Well, why don't you tell us your version of that, how that happened?
What, we went to the birthday,
Yeah.
my mom's birthday, and I told Jim I'm not going to meet him. And then I asked my mom, she said, you can bring him, but he shouldn't talk too much. When he was quiet, he did exactly what he was told. And afterwards, my dad just said, golly, what a dummy. Can't talk. That's about it, huh?
Did you explain to him then, your
Not
dad?
not that
no?
day. No. It took a couple more days before I did. Before I brought him again to the house.
And
Then he knew.
then he knew. And was he okay with it then?
He seemed to be okay.
At some point, he was okay with it, right?
Yeah, he seemed to be. Otherwise, I couldn't have brought him in if he wasn't okay with it. I guess he wanted to really meet him and see what's going on. That's what I think.
Right.
So, yeah.
And so then you started dating.
Then we started dating.
Were you dating
And
anyone
then-
else at the time?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. Then we started dating. Then we sat most of the time in a house.
In your house?
Yeah.
Playing cards.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Playing Lorem
Yeah.
with your mom and sister, playing 66
Yeah,
with your dad.
play cards. So the Saturdays when you get a chance, Sunday mornings you play cards in garden,
Frisch open?
Bishop. Yeah. So yeah.
So you were doing that even back then?
Yeah, I
The
go with
Frisch.
Opa.
Yeah.
Opa and I go to
Yeah.
the-
Why don't you, for those people who don't know what that is, why don't you
But
explain
Bishop
it? Yeah.
is they play cards and drink beer.
Where?
This was in a garden. They had like people had garden pieces of land.
Right.
Would they make gardens out, and they had a
Right.
little garden house on
Right.
it, and a lot to their garden. And then I would say the surrounding about 50 gardens. When
Right.
somebody owned them, our garden Dodie owned,
Right.
but we were all there. And there was a big house where they sold bratwurst, semi, and
Right.
breakfast in the morning and lunch, like Wurstsalat, easy stuff,
Right.
what you cook kind of.
Right.
That's what it is.
And so Sunday mornings this
And
happened,
Sunday
right?
mornings it did. This was strict, everybody. Adi, I mean, you don't know Adi yet, but everybody went there. Older
Played
people,
cards and
30
drank
people
beer.
drink cards. And they went home for lunch at 12 o'clock. It was over, pretty much, right?
And so Dad would go with Opa.
Yeah. And then we eat lunch. Afterwards, have coffee. Kind of, routine. And then play cards at home.
Right.
because movies or none of that stuff you have.
Right.
So that's kind of what you did. Would have read.
So how long did you guys date before you decided to get married?
How long?
Yeah.
Maybe 5 months.
You decided to get married?
Yeah.
And that's in 1957 you decided to get married, and then you got married in 1957 too,
yeah,
right? The end of the
exactly.
year.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, Dad referred to 1958 as the golden year. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Jackie, Utah, did you hear that?
These were the golden years.
Yeah.
My son James was born. Okay.